Hello, good evening, welcome to Crafters TV, and it's of course Second Chance Sunday because, I don't know if you know this, it's Sunday. Yeah, it is. My name's George Akid. Hello, thank you. I've been with you all day. How's your day been? Has you all been good? Mine's been good. I've had a busy day. I started in the morning with Bernie. I've had the midday with Debbie, and we're back with the wonderful Debbie this evening. Yes, it is Second Chance Sunday. We take a look back at everything throughout the week, and we bring back our favourites here on the Sunday to give you that second chance to get it. It's like we thought of the name and everything. Yeah, and now, as always, I'm not left by myself in the studio. Of course not. We've got the wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, Barnsley legend. It's, of course, Debbie Robinson.
I love the Barnsley legend. Well, I think that's really good. Good evening, everybody. I hope all is well with you all on our Second Chance Sunday show, wherever you're watching from, whatever timeline it is for you. It's been a lovely day. We've absolutely had a blast all day today. And we've got a real good blast off to finish with our fantastic week here at Crafters TV. So it's a second chance, and it's a chance where you can get to see some things that you may have missed out on initially. But don't worry, because we've got loads on. And I've got a few samples to show you the different kind of things that we've got on the show. Now, a launch that was this week, I believe, or was it last week, was these gorgeous Waterfall Dies, and I'm just going to show you. Look, there you go. Look how beautiful they are. Super, super easy to use. The mechanics behind them, very, very easy to do. We've done all the hard work for you. Absolutely fabulous. Something I've launched quite recently, which were these beautiful resist stamps. I love the resist stamps. They're absolutely fabulous because they're a real nice solid stamp that work perfectly with all your resist techniques. We've had on quite recently, we've had the Lee Holland cute characters, so we thought we'd bring those back so you can have a quick peek at how these work, and we're going to do a demonstration with those later as well. We've got some Wreath. Is it Build a Wreath or Build Earth, or is it just the Wreath? The Wreath. Just the Wreath sentiments, but how gorgeous are these? These can be used for many occasions as well. An absolutely beautiful card there. Then, Liftables. Do you love your Liftables? Because I do. And these are just fabulous. These dies actually stay connected into your cardstock, which means you can do fabulous projects like this, where they stay connected there, but look absolutely fabulous because they literally lift off your page. And then, oh yes,
from Roleplay,
advanced discovery kits. So these are our bigger kits where you're going to be able to get creative with your colouring, and if you do love colouring, look at some of these beauties. I mean, come on, absolutely beautiful. These are gorgeous. They cover creative colouring, they cover things like illustration. They cover things. Oh, this one's gorgeous. I love that one. Look, is that? I love him. I think he's fabulous. Mandalas. Do you love your mandalas? We've got Manga. Is it Manga? Is that how you say it? Yeah. And we've also Manga. Yeah. Manga or Manga?
Manga.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And we've also got watercolour ones as well. So there's loads.
They're laughing at you in the box.
We've got loads and loads of great things lined up for you on tonight's show. So, I can't wait to get started. I'm going to get myself all ready and set up. George, I'm going to leave everything to you.
You get yourself set up. It is busy. You guys are already busy on the socials. Alison, hello everyone from Brooklyn, New York. Rwanda, good afternoon from Chicago. Hannah Hicks, hi everyone. I can't believe it's Sunday already. I can't believe it is as well. Loads of it. Ellen, good afternoon from Puerto Rico. Love it. Woo. Susie, hi from New Orleans. Hi, George and Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. And Marilyn, hi again from San Diego, California. And Victoria, hello to you as well in Rotherham, hometown. Lovely, of all the places. Puerto Rico, San Diego, Rotherham. Sunshine is shining in Rotherham, don't you worry about that. Yes, we've got loads of deals for you. And like Debbie said, absolutely from beautiful collections. Right, we'll start, Johnny and Charlotte are in the gallery today. They're in a funny mood today. It is the last show. Johnny's got his England shirt on. He's all happy. Charlotte's caught the sun. Charlotte's sneezing and coughing and belching and everything. Oh dear. Right, let's get started on our amazing deals. So we're going to do our wonderful Resist stamp collection with 7 elements, an amazing deal. This is absolutely beautiful. We're loving these. Now, these are some amazing items that you guys absolutely loved last time. These are priced at £38.99, £50.92. A bundle of 7 elements. Sorry, I dropped them. Sorry, Charlotte. An amazing bundle of 7 different elements. Now, this is what you're getting, and Debbie's going to show you how to create these amazing effects, because this is a stamp you're getting over on this side. You can do it in black ink, and you can also do it in the transparent ink as well, which also comes in this bundle as well. You get the transparent ink with you. I'll show that in a shortly. So the first one we've got for you is our wonderful floral sentiments. And then look at this. This is just beautiful. These are absolutely stunning. Again, more of the floral sentiments. And then, what else have we got for you? We have got the Floral Surprise, and that it is a surprise. Look at that. That beautiful grass there, and those beautiful butterflies for you. And then our next one, well, look at this mandala. Some gorgeous mandalas. You guys with the colouring in, I mean, this is a brilliant mandala and butterflies as well. And then what else? You get another mandala. Just look at the colours on this. And I know you're thinking, this looks really complicated. It's not, it never is. We make it so simple, and Debbie will show you. And then the butterflies as well. So you're getting all 7 of those, you're getting all 6 of those, plus as well, you're also getting the ink as well, which I'll just show you. It is, of course, the Watermark transparent ink, translucent ink. That's what you'll be getting as well for your money. £38.99. and $50.92. It's your last chance to get these. These are flying out today. No messing about on this. Now you can buy them individually, but you can buy the bundle as well. I'm just chucking things about. I'm getting excited. I'm chucking things everywhere. UK, EU, you're saving over 20%, and the US, you're saving yourself over 25% on this, on the money there. And don't forget, you've got your Club Inspire discount, extra 20% off if you are platinum. Now, if you are looking at those and thinking, I don't want all 6, you can buy any 2 for £14, 17 euros, $17 online. So head to the website and have a look. But the best bargain you're going to get, the best deal you're going to get, is by buying all 6 of those, plus the translucent ink. You're going to be getting yourself a huge saving, over 20% and 25% in the US. Right, as Debbie showed you as well, we've got the wonderful Stamp and Dies, the wonderful Waterfall Effect. You're getting the Waterfall Stamp and Die Collection with 98 elements and 10 sheets of card. That's what you're seeing right there. Now, if you are, Debbie showed you very quickly earlier, the Waterfall Effect. This is amazing. Like always at Crafters Companion, we do all the hard work for you. You don't have to do anything. We do all the hard work for you. Now, that wonderful waterfall effect, as you can see here, on the tea set, as I like to call it, it's got the wonderful waterfall effect that you can see down the card. Just beautiful. This is what you'll be able to create. You've got all the dies here to do it as well, and these are all the different elements that you're going to create alongside the waterfall. All these little cutouts here, I mean, that's been stamped on there. Absolutely stunning for you this evening. That is the Waterfall Teacup, and that is also coming with this as well, the wonderful cupcake. Look at that. Pulling that down again, you get the same waterfall effect that you do with your cupcakes, and you get the dies to create everything there. You're going to get everything there to create that this evening. Then you've got the wonderful butterflies as well on the waterfall effect. Again, same effect, but still as effective. And Debbie will be showing you how to do that a little bit later on. All the dies and all the little cutouts as well. And last but not least, the balloons. Look at this. I love this one. This balloon one is I just love it. It's so fun and exciting. All the different balloons and all the different elements creating that lovely waterfall effect. Plus all the different dies and cutouts as well. You can buy that. You get all 4 of those elements, £75. Plus as well, you're going to be getting yourself 10 sheets of beautiful snow white pearl card. Beautiful card, stunning. You can't see in the plastic there, but it's gorgeous glittery colours there. You can just maybe see that a little bit there. Absolutely beautiful. Now, don't forget as well, you can buy that £75, $90. Debbie, we're giving away things this evening. What are you thinking of this?
Absolutely incredible, and I'm going to show you how each one of these work and then do a demo with them, because they're a lot easier than what you think.
Yeah.
And like George was saying, we've definitely covered all the hard work. We've done all that mechanical parts for you in the form of a die. Now, if I start with the balloon one, I love these. Anything that's kinetic for me is an absolute surefire thing. And when I say kinetic, it's the one that's got the movement.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant set of dies. That's the balloons. I just love this. The teacup swatch. Ooh, cutie. I mean, they're lovely as well because they've all got a little play on words too that match. So you can see there, a hug in a mug.
Oh,
I love that.
Gets you in the feels.
Absolutely fabulous. And sending a cup full of love. And then, of course, cupcakes. I mean, who doesn't love a cupcake? Or as I referred to them yesterday, as a bun. A bun.
Yeah, it is a
the
bun.
buns, aren't
It's
they,
a bun.
George?
It is a bun.
In Barnsley, the buns.
Buns.
We don't call them cupcakes.
Nah.
That's a posh name for a cake. Posh name.
Buns.
It's a bun. Absolutely. But look how fabulous these are, and they just work so beautifully. I love the idea of a waterfall kinetic card because I've tried to do them in the past without a die. Very tricky,
yes.
I'm going to say. Now, this is the one I'm going to demonstrate next, which is this gorgeous butterfly one, because I just love butterflies, George.
Yes.
And again, it's just showing you that movement in there, that lovely movement all the way down. Pull all the way down, you can see there. And literally, these are such fun elements, fun dies, that I know you'll love once you get them home and start playing with them. Now, the mechanical part, everything comes to you like this. And the lovely thing about these as well, George, is that each design has got a different flow when it comes to the design of the mechanical part. I can't say that word. Mechanical.
Can you spell it? That's the question.
Is it mechanism? Mechanism, that's
Debbie
it.
Robinson, everybody.
Oh, woo!
Very good, Debbie.
I knew I'd get there in the end.
10 points.
But as you can see, and I'll turn it around this way so you can see, this is the bit that's the worker element of the die. These extras are all little embellishments. And then you've got your one that fits on to your mechanism. And then you've got the extra little butterflies, the extra decoration.
Yes.
Whew. So let me take this off first to show you how easy this is to work. Now it die cuts it out for you, and it also puts the score lines, because each one of these is a score line. That is a score line, that is a score line, but the outside edge all the way around is your outside die cut. Now, all I'm going to do, George, is pop that onto a piece of A4 cardstock. Now, these are quite a large die, so you will need a large machine for this.
Yep.
Whether it be the Gemini, whether it be the Pro, or whether it be one of your manual machines that you may own in your collection, definitely needs to go in an A4. You could, however, pop it onto a Gemini Junior plate, but you would probably have to die cut half, then turn it around and pop the other half in and push it down the plate, if that makes sense. So it is workable. Don't think it's not. Don't want to try and put you off or anything like that, because it will work. And I know, because our Debbie Fisher has tried and tested it. So when you pop that into the machine, this is now going to do all the die cutting and all the score lines in the right places. You can hear the lovely crunch.
It's good, that,
love that sound. Means it's working.
It's up there with like crunchy leaves in autumn.
Oh, I love crunchy leaves.
Yeah,
Autumn.
crunchy leaves in autumn.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I take this off now, George, let me just remove that for the time being. Let me take off my low tack tape. Pull that off. There we go. Oh gosh, it's broken off. That's unusual for low tack tape. Right, now then, let me take that. Oh, it looks like a anchor, doesn't it? That I could be using that for something else. Now then, pop that back in mechanism. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much for helping me out. But I'm just going to show you now how easy this is to put together. Now you can see the score lines. I don't know if you can actually. Can you see those? I can't
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So literally, all we're going to do now is, and I'm just going to bring it up here so you can see it. We're going to fold these back. This is when you're going to need your scoring tool, though. Can I just say, because you're going to fold it back on itself like that. So let's give that a little burnish. Burnish, that's the word, Debbie, that's the word. Burnish with your score lines. And I'm going to do that and repeat that on both sides. Now this is the little bit that tucks under, and it's these two little flaps here are the only two bits that you're going to be sticking down of this mechanism. Such a word, such a word.
This is goodness, I like it.
No. I just need to learn the other one now that I struggle with. The foliage. Did I get it right? Yay! Get me! I said it right. Now then,
small things, isn't it, Debbie?
It's the small things in life, the small things in life that please me. Can you tell? All I'm going to do now is each one of those scores, I'm just bringing it back on itself and literally just scoring. Now, I know that did I remember rightly, did our Craig launch these? about not last Friday. I've got a feeling on a Friday we're involved. However, we've got a craft along coming up soon.
Have we?
With our Jan. Yeah, she's doing a craft along with
it's going to be good.
Which will be good because you get 2 hours of real time crafting along, and what a fabulous teacher to teach you how to do and how to use them. But that basically is how you fold this. The little arrow comes down underneath. These 2 bits tuck underneath. However, not just yet, because what we need to do now is die cut our butterflies that sit on there.
Okay.
So we've got our butterflies. Now, if you ever wonder or worry about this, there is a little leaflet in there, and I feel like I'm doing it a bit of a misservice because I forgot to show you these.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you these bits as well. These are the stamps that fit in a set of butterflies. So what you're going to be able to do is you can decide how you want to do these. You can have a little play. Now, what I've done is I've just chosen some textured cardstock. And I've just literally multi-die cut these out. So I've popped one onto there, die cut it, and then I'll just show you, because these are, I'm not saying boring bits, but these are the bits that I'm just repeating, because you just repeat them onto your different colours so that you end up with your pieces there. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, Debbie, there's more than 4 on there. Well, there is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 stages, and I've got my 3 butterflies. So this is the bit now when you can play with the stamp.
Yep.
Let me move my
mechanism
out of the way just for a second. But this is when you will stamp up. So take your stamp it up, and then colour. And like I did say, George, you can pop them onto these as well. That would look really nice.
Yes.
That'd give it a nice little finishing touch. But then you'll just die cut the element out and colour it in. And what you'll end up with is little one that's being coloured, and I've coloured that in with my tri-blends.
Yes.
Daft question, I'm always using my tri-blends. But that's what you'll end up with. Now, what we're going to do, George, is... Oh, Debbie, where have you put your mecha? There it is.
We've got the mechanism.
It's all right, I've got 2 of them. I'm thinking, why have I got 2? Of course I've got 2, Debbie, because you always have got one ready to show you how to put this on. Now, I'm going to start with, I think I might start with a dark purple. And I'll just pull it out for a second so you can see. That fits perfectly, can you see that?
Yes.
Into that groove. And it actually doesn't go over that first score line either. So it sits just perfectly into there. Now, it's up to you. You could use tacky glue, red liner tape, all-purpose glue, any kind of glues of your choice. Is entirely up to you which glue you use, which one you feel comfortable with. But all you need to do is make sure it's stuck down nice and solid there. So that's the first one. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to bring that back under now, because what we're going to do is we're going to sit the next one on top of that next score line. So by that I mean that next score line there. And what you need to make sure is when you're lining this up is that it just sits perfectly on there.
Yes.
That means if you lift it up a little bit higher, what will happen is when you're pulling your mechanism down, woo! When you're pulling your mechanism down, it'll get caught. So just make sure when you're popping it on that each one goes directly onto there. So not above, just where you put your wings right up to that next score line, okay? So for that, you need to be a bit careful this if you're using tape or things like that. However, I have got a bit of tacky glue. I've got a new little decanted bottle.
Ooh.
I know, Jake, very kindly let me have some. But all you're going to do is pop this on to the wings. And I think I'll pop a little bit onto his body. But just make sure you're not getting any glue stuck where you don't want it to stick. Because if you do, what will happen is it will, it'll get stuck. And the mechanism won't work, so just be careful when you're doing that one.
Well, look at that. Leslie's asking on Facebook, is the mechanism included in every set, or do you have to buy it? You get the mechanism in every set. Once Debbie finishes, I'll show you the cutouts again of every set. The mechanism is included for every set, so you don't feel like we don't trick you here at Crafter's Companion. We give you everything you need to make the card. The mechanisms are different for each card because the butterfly one's there, a bit different to the balloon one. But yes, you get the mechanism included with every set. Now, if you are thinking, I don't know if I want all 4 of these different mechanisms, mechanisms, don't worry, you can buy them individually, and we are doing a wonderful offer. It's 2 for £40 or $50 online. So if you do fancy just dipping your toe in the water, as our lovely Ben says, you can buy those at 2 for £40 or $50 here, or individually you can buy them at £24.99, $26.95, or any 2 for £40, $50. But the best deal that you will get is the bundle where you're getting all 4 of the mechanisms for priced at, remind me, Johnny, how much are they? All 4, yes. Oh, £75, there they are, thank you. They're on screen, on $90. And not only are you getting the 4 different mechanisms, you're getting that pack of pearl card as well. The lovely 10 sheets of that silvery, gorgeous card.
These mechanisms would look lovely in that beautiful Century Pearl. They'd look absolutely gorgeous, not only for your card blanks, but for your mechanism as well. Now, I'm just going to show you, because I realised that I was just hastily going away and not actually speaking on what I was doing. So literally, I'm folding each one over, moving up to the next one, and then we're going to put the next one on the top. And like I said, you just need to make sure your butterfly wings line up on that score line perfectly. So with that, if you are using tape pen again, just make sure that you're not getting it absolutely everywhere, because the last thing you want to do, oh, don't you dare run out on me. Oh, I'd be like shouting, Jake! Literally make sure you don't get it anywhere where it can be visible or where it can stick down. So if I just bring that back for a second, I can see there that I got a little bit get a bit carried away. So I'm just rubbing that off before I actually move, because it will stop the flow of the waterfall if you've got lots of glue stuck on there. And I'm moving on to that very final one. Another little top tip as well about making sure your burnish is always a really good thing, but because it just makes that flow when you're using the waterfall come really easy. And then lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to put that onto the top. And if again you can see, I'm just lining it up to the top. Now there's nothing to stop you from having some of these designs in a different variety. So like the balloons, you could have a little bit Katie cornered, a little bit skew whiff if you want to. But honestly, these are just fabulous. They're just such an easy concept. Very clever concept that's been worked out for you, so you don't have to worry about a single thing. The only thing you need to make sure is that you've got them lined up perfectly, so that when, and I'm just going to tuck that under there for a second, George, just to show you what I mean, but when you pull that down now, can you see that lovely flow? And all you're doing is making sure, I'm going to make sure that I haven't got any glue on that bit, because I know that that's where my little glue seeped out. I felt it earlier. So just make sure that all of those now literally flow beautifully. And now what we're going to do is pop it together on a card. Now I've actually cut myself using some of our stamping card and a piece of paper. I've popped myself a little one to fit around, and I measured it. Now the measurement of that, if I just remember rightly in inches, it's 3 1/4 inches that fits around there perfectly. And that's the bit, that's the only bit I want you to stick down. Obviously you need to stick these pieces down, but I don't want you sticking any of this to anywhere. So no glue goes on there. The only bit of glue will go on around the wraparound. So for that, I mean, I'm going to situate it. I'm going to centralise it. Let's just pop that there for a second. There we go. And then I'm going to make sure when I tape it, I'm just taping it down on the flaps. So let me pop that there for a second. One down. And then pop that side. And onto that one. Oops. Get carried away, Debbie. There we go. And now that is now my mechanism.
Hey, she's getting good.
Hey, ho, woo, 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 woo. I just love it. Every time. I know, look at the speed on that one. Woo, 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 woo.
It's like it's flying. You've got a fluttering butterfly.
Doesn't it show you how fabulous? And the reason I'm doing it at that speed is to show you how fantastic that waterfall actually works. So come on, George, we're going to make cards. I did say we were going to make cards.
Let's make the cards. We've not made anything. We didn't do anything. We didn't make a demo, did we? The
other show. No, it was all about techniques, wasn't it? Yeah, all about techniques.
We did it. But I love it, and this is what we do at Crafters Companion so well, is that we give you the tools to make amazing cards simply and easy. I mean, that is taking you, what, 5 minutes, I'd say? And I think, like a lot of you are saying, I've already got these, I bought these a few days ago and they've arrived, I've not tried them yet. Now's the time. Don't forget, like we mentioned, Jan is going to be doing a craft class on this, 21st of June, but what day, that's next week. So if you order these now, you should have them in time for the craft class. so you can join along on the craft along and join in with Jan while you're at home, while we're making them all together. Don't forget that, don't worry, it's on YouTube and Facebook, so if you're not going by next week, don't worry, don't panic, you can watch it back whenever you want. Save the video in your playlist on YouTube and you can watch back a little bit later on. Same with this one, which Debbie is making now. But for that price, you are getting an amazing card, which I think you're going to use time and time again.
And it'll be lovely on 21st because I'm actually up here all week because Craig's going to be on holiday since it's his birthday.
Are you back in?
I am, and I'm going to be presenting Wake Up Call all week, well, Friday, because I've got a little fizz gig going off at the weekend, so I couldn't do Friday. So I'm here Monday to Thursday doing Wake Up Call. It's going to be lovely because I haven't seen Jan for absolutely ages, and we're going to have a catch up, so it's going to be absolutely lovely, and I'm going to hover around all day so we can have a nice catch up and some food together and a little old chin wag like we do.
Everyone needs that.
Now, what I've got here is I've just done, literally, these talked about those embellishments. So this beautiful piece here, when it is die cut, look how gorgeous that is, George.
Yeah.
And that's going to go across the bottom. I've cut that out twice, but I've also done, do you know, some of the other butterflies that are on there. I've done the butterflies in this smaller one, and I've used the stamps.
Yes.
And I'll show you those in a minute because we've got those lovely stamps that you can pop on there. So I'm going to go with butterfly kisses for this one. Thinking of you, George.
Hey on now, hey on.
Yeah, I think.
Take me for a drink first.
Well, I've got to make up to you because I've been calling you Joe all day. So
I mean, I've been called worse. I can call me Joe. Well, I've been called. I can't. A lot of things I can't say, but I have been called them.
Now, I've made a little bit of a middle stepper card here.
Yes.
Our lovely Sarah, lots of tutorials with Sarah with the scoreboards, showing you how to whip one of those up. However, do not worry because you can go on internet for free and pick up loads of tutorials.
Yes, you can.
On lots of different card styles. So I'm just going to put that across there, and then I'm literally going to put myself a little panel just into the centre of there. Match it. Oh, I'll get me flowers right way around, Debbie. Flowers the right way around. So let me pop on my tape. No, not that one, Debbie. The solid tape. There we go. All the way down, because that's going to sit my background drop. Oh, do you know, I just realised, have I put my flowers up wrong way?
I think you have.
Have I gone wrong way or
I
right
think
way,
you put the
George?
flowers up. Are the trellises at the bottom?
Are my trellises at the bottom? I bet you any
flowers.
money I've done it back to front. Knowing me, I know what I'm like. Oh, is that... Does it go either way, Charlotte?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous are the words.
Thank you. Love you. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, I've got it on wrong. I've got it on wrong. There we go. So now you can see I've actually extended it to make it a little bit bigger of a centre stepper. Then I'm going to put my mechanism on. Because I've got my little hole there, I could actually put some, put a bit of string through. Shall we put a bit of string? Yeah, a bit of twine before I actually stick that down. Because that'll help the pulling mechanism.
Yeah.
I've got it now, haven't I?
Hey, look at you showing off now.
I know, I am showing off.
Can you say it backwards?
You what, love?
Can you say it backwards?
No.
Okay.
No, not that showing off just yet.
Challenge.
But let me just trim that off. Where's my little scissors gone? Clearing out my little craft tote as well. I found that I've got 2 pairs of snippers. Woohoo! Bonus.
Never go wrong with 2 pairs of snippers.
Well, I thought I'd lost them both, but it shows you when you delve into your craft, when you delve in there, you find all sorts. So I'm just going to pop my little butterfly and my little kisses on there, and then I'm going to stick my mechanism down. I am showing off now.
I know, I'm really proud. I'm like a proud dad. Every time you say it, I'm like, oh, that's my girl. There she is. Off she goes.
Oh, I'll tell you, there's words. There's me and Craig that say, I think we're like 2 peas in a pod. Certain things we just can't say, and we keep trying, it just won't work. My nan used to be the same.
Yeah.
She used to call vinegar, and I'm trying to remember how she used to say it. Is it not vinegar? She used to call it something else. Casualty.
Casuality.
Casualty. Never called it casualty. She used to have, I can't remember how she used to say vinegar, but she used to say it in a funny way.
Vinegar.
Always made us chuckle. No, Johnny, not that bad. But now all I'm doing, George, is I've stuck that down, and then I've got myself a beautiful stepper card. But what I've also got is this little pulleys. Oh, I just love it, honestly. Well, it doesn't come with sound effects.
Does it not?
No, unfortunately
if it
not.
came with the sound effects.
However, how simple and how easy are they to put together? They're absolutely incredible, and I love a good kinetic card. And these tick those boxes. All 4 designs. Oh, was that the lowest price?
That's the price for all 4
Wow,
plus
that's
the card.
amazing, because that's a really good saving as well. And you get that card stock in there.
Yeah.
If you want to do the cards that give that wow factor, these are the ones to go for tonight.
Absolutely, absolute sale there, steal of it. Here they are, just one more time, reminding you of those 4 different set designs that you're getting. Remember, you're getting the mechanism for each individual piece. So you're getting the balloons there, so you see the balloon mechanism is a little bit different. Balloon mechanism there is a little bit different for the balloons, but it's all there. We're not going to leave you high and dry. Same with the butterflies, which Debbie's just shown you there, plus the stamps as well, which you're getting as well. Then we've also got the wonderful, this is one of my favourites, the cupcake ones. Again, the cupcake mechanism there, or down the middle here, this side here, middle, all the little stamps, everything to make it work. We're not going to leave you at all. And there with the cups of tea as well. That is brilliant. I think that'd be gorgeous for a coffee morning. Invitations for coffee mornings. Look at those. They are priced at £75, $90. Remember, if you want to dip your toe in the water, you can buy them individually. But if you do buy them individually, you can buy 2 for £40 or $50. Plus, as long with them, you also, in that bundle, if you buy the bundle, you're going to be receiving this card stock as well. I can't really, it shows it a little bit of plastic on, but look at that shine, that little bit of sheen, that Centura Pearl silver there, absolutely stunning. There you go, see it moving around in the light, beautiful. That's going to be coming in the bundle if you buy the bundle. Right, let's have a look what else we've got here in this Second Chance Sunday. The Wreath Sentiment Stamp and Die Collection with 116 elements. You are getting that there for £37.87 over a saving. I mean, it's better than half price on your saving there. That's what you'll be getting, all those different elements, 116 different elements there for you. Then we have got the cute characters, Lee Holland Stamper. You guys love these. These are free shipping on this bundle, £71.99, $94.75, saving yourself 25% on that bundle there, getting 101 different elements. Then we've got the Liftable Die Collection, a 15% saving here, £48.99, $69.75. You're getting the butterflies, dragonflies, hearts, petals, shining star, and the fluttering fairies. Again, available all individually, but you're going to get the best deals if you buy them all together. If you want to buy them individually, remember, it's 2 for $18, $21 or $24, but the best deal you'll get if you're buying all 6 of those packs, getting those 60 different elements. Right, let's have a look at these Resist stamps, a gorgeous collection. We love the Resist stamps here. There's over 7 different elements there, but what you're going to be able to create with these is amazing items. They are beautiful little sets here on my right hand side. Gorgeous little elements, just look stunning. Now, the cards that you can get here, in fact, I'll show you some demonstrations on these Resist cards, just absolutely gorgeous. The butterflies, dragonflies, so many different elements. Now, in this set, in this bundle, you're going to get the 6 stamps and the 6 ideas to do this, plus the translucent ink as well. That's what's making that 7th element as well. So you're going to be able to make these butterflies in this black ink, or you're going to be able to make it in this translucent ink here on this far side. Well, that is, I think, stunning. And if you look at some of the other designs we've got the mandalas as well. Again, you've got the black ink, and then you've got the translucent ink as well. Look at those amazing effects, nice and simple, that you can be able to create here for that price. Again, look at that's just stunning. I think it looks so effective in black, but even more effective in the translucent ink there in the purple. And then we've got a Floral Surprise. I love this. A mixture of these inks and the blues and the greens there with those red petals. Stunning. And then we've also got more florals for you. And then last but not least, even more Floral Surprise. Just stunning. They are the Resist Stamp Collection with 7 elements, $38.99, $50.92. But if you do, again, want to dip your toe in the water, you can buy those at a reduced price, and you get 2 for $14 or $17. And you may just see that translucent ink there on the far side. And remember, spend more, save more. If you spend, ends tonight. Today is the last chance on the spend more, save more. Remember, spend £30, $30, you're saving yourself $5. Spend over $60, you're saving yourself $10. And if you spend over £100, you're saving yourself $15, £15. So already, if you buy this evening, you're going to be saving yourself an extra £5 on top of that, because $5, because of what you spend more save deal. And as well, remember, I know we keep saying it, Club Inspire, you're going to get that extra 20% off. You're practically giving them away this evening. Tonight is the night to dip your toe in the water with these resist stamps. Debbie, please tell me more about these. I love them.
They're just absolutely beautiful. Look at some of the amazing work that our design team have done with these. Now, if you love your heat embossing techniques, these are the ones for you. Now, they're a lovely silhouette effect as well, so you can see what I mean by that, George, when you look at these beautiful samples. And you've got that lovely resist technique, regardless of what colouring medium you choose, regardless whether you use white embossing powder or black embossing powder or gold embossing powder, like that one is with. I love that one. That is just stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Lots of lovely ways that you can use all of these designs, and lots of different styles of cards as well. They're very, very easy to use, a lot easier than what you actually think. And I'm going to use this gorgeous one, which magnificent mandalas.
Yes.
What a posh word that is. Bet I'm going to use, in fact, tell you what, I might use, I'll use this one. I'm going to use my magnetic base for this one. So your stamps come to you, and these are really good quality photopolymer stamps, and you can see that beautiful design on there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I love these stamps. I actually launched them.
Right.
Lucky enough to launch them because they're just fabulous. So I'm just going to pop that onto my, and the lovely thing about it is that Klingon technology where it just sticks to your, whether it be a rocker block, whether it be a platform, and on this case the magnetic one that I'm going to use. I've actually got a piece of card cut to size. Oh, actually, do you know what I should have done? Lined it up first.
Yes.
Pop my stamp on it so I know where that's better, Debbie, then you know where you are. And then just pop, I think it might be Johnny, has Debbie Fisher been at this platform again? I thought so, it's sticky. Actually, a very good way of doing it, actually, to be fair, but kind of defeats the object with your magnets there, because your magnets hold it down. So I'm just going to pop that on, and I'm just going to pick that up with my magnetic base. Now, I know Jan's the same as me, love this blinking platform. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, because I am going to be using translucent clear watermark from Spectrum Noir, and I've got some white embossing powder, because I'm doing the heat embossing technique, I'm just going to give a little rub over, I think with my leaky bag, with my anti-static bag. I think it's leaking all over. It's gone a bit gritty, that. Let me just make sure. Oh, is this the one with my pokey all?
You don't need a leaky bag.
Do you know what? It could be me. Let me just check. I had a bag that I stabbed with my pokey tool.
Well, that weren't
Oh no,
nothing
that's
to
okay.
do.
It's not that one.
Is it all right?
No.
Right.
It went to the anti-static bag heaven because it didn't survive. Couldn't survive that, it really couldn't. Now, when you're using white embossing, and I am doing white on white for this, and then I'm going to add some ink to it. What you're going to do is you're going to take your, and I call this sticky ink, but it's actually our watermark ink. If you ever hear me refer to sticky ink, it's usually this one. Opaque works really well, our pigment opaque pads, because they have a longer drying time, which means you can adhere to it with heat embossing techniques. You can adhere things like clear embossing powder. However, I want white on white, so I'm using and I'm giving it a good coverage. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah,
I'm
very
giving it a good coverage all over, because I want to make sure I've got all the areas. Notice it's nice and clean. Pinched it out of Jake's drawer, but he'll never know.
He'll never know.
Now then, I'm going to pop that down onto there, and then literally all I'm doing is I'm making sure that I am covering the olive area. The lovely thing about having the magnetic base means is if you have missed the area of the stamp, it means you can go back in, so you can keep pressing down until you've covered the whole area, and that's why I love it. Also, it holds it into place. Too. But when I lift that off, I think that looks,
I can see a little bit,
It's very difficult, but it'll become apparent why, and why it looks really fabulous. So I'm just going to lift that up. I can tell Debbie's been here. I'm just going to pop underneath a little bit white cardstock, because I want to just capture all my embossing powder. I'm going to try and be careful, because we have got fans blowing in the studio. So I'm just going to cover in the entirety of there.
You know the stamps, Debbie?
Yeah.
What technology did you say it's got?
Photopolymer.
No,
it's that super clingy.
You said Klingon technology.
Did I say Klingon? Did I say Klingon technology?
So I just went, did Debbie just say Klingon technology? I was like, yes, we come in peace. Yeah, just Debbie's that Klingon technology. There you are. I didn't realise we had Klingon technology. Very good.
I must have got Star Trek on my mind then when I said that. I meant that it clings to your block. Klingon, fancy saying Klingon.
Can you do the thing with your fingers? You know the Spock. I can't do it.
I can't do it. My family can because they once took the mickey out of me because I am allergic to the sun. I have to wear quite high factors when I'm in the sun because I had an incident where my face blew up. Not blew up.
Sorry, I just got pictures of it going bang like that walking down the street.
No, swollen. Thank you, Johnny. It swelled up and it all came over my forehead, into my eyes, went down into my eyes. It actually looked like a Klingon. There's only Jan that's ever seen the picture, and I swore at her and Sarah when I worked at Chesterfield because I had to take some time off work because I looked hideous, and I actually looked like a Klingon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have that picture, you can email us at studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk.
Thank goodness the kids don't watch this. That's all I'm going to say.
I know your
kids.
Thank goodness
they don't watch this. Now I'm heat setting this. So literally now I'm going to heat set all of that so the white on white will become really, really beautiful in a minute. And I'm just making sure I'm covering the whole of it. Now you'll do this with any, if you're doing it with black, you'll get the same results. Obviously it'll just be all in black and it looks absolutely fabulous in black as well. But the reason I want to do it white on white is because I'm actually going to be using our water reactive ink pad for this to create a background. So I'm going to heat set all of that and I am going to finish this. I was going to just leave it, but then I realised, nah. Why waste it? You can't waste it, can you? I have got one pre-done at the side because I've actually cut it down to size. Right. But I'm quite happy with this, so I'll just keep on going until it's all heat set.
While you're doing that, loads of people have bought these mandala sets already and they've not tried them yet, or they have tried them and they love how easy it is. Faye on Facebook, I just did this very stamp earlier today. Nice and easy. I'm really bad with names. Evangeline Chahal. I hope that's your name. Evan Geline. I hope I'm saying it right. I have these dies. I haven't played with it yet. I'm really bad. I struggle with my own name, never mind anybody else. I use you on Facebook. I haven't given in this collection yet, but they are so pretty. They are indeed. And Leslie on Facebook, George, this is my first time seeing you on Crafters TV. Aww. I am enjoying your presentation style very much. I'm enjoying your audience style very much. Very good. Right. Yeah, good. Right, you can't hear me. Right, that's been embossed there on the translucent thing. I do love it. I can't see it. I can see it vaguely. I've got new specs and everything.
Have you? Yeah. No, if I align, if you see the...
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I tell you what's going to make it pop. The inks. So, let's get the inks on. So, I'll start with a bit of plum jam. And
is that his name?
Plum jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit
of plum jam.
Oh, I love a bit of plum jam. But watch now.
Oh.
This is when the magic happens. Because look, this is where the resist factor comes into it. They're stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. And the fact that the silhouette is, it's got a much thicker design, which is what I love about them. I absolutely adore these stamps. When we did the launch, I were like beyond excited because normally stamp launchers don't come to me.
No.
But I got them. Woo! I was so excited. Let me tell you, I was so excited because I got to play with these fantastic stamps and they really are
really good.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So literally just place that on. That's a little bit of that done, George.
Yeah.
We'll add a little bit more. Shall we add a different colour?
Let's go for...
Shall we go in with a bit of damson wine?
Damson wine.
Fancy a bit of damson wine? Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a bit of damson wine. We'll go into the top corner with that one. And that top corner, oh lovely,
look at that.
Lovely. And because I'm using water reactive inks, you do get that perfect lovely blend. Despite being in different colour families, you can create a beautiful blend. Is that Jake?
Jake's dropping stuff.
Has
the
he got
juggling
dropsy?
lessons aren't paying off, I see. Very good.
So I'm going to go in, but look how gorgeous this
really
looks.
Nice.
It's just, honestly, they're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Have we done a craft along with the resist stamps yet? Do you know, I've not seen one yet. Has anybody? I don't know what to say. I wonder if we've got one planned.
Johnny's on it. Johnny is on it. Do you know what this reminds me of? You know, as a kid when you used to get candle wax?
Yep.
And you draw on paper with candle wax and then you get paint and it wouldn't stick to it and you thought you were like Van Gogh or something. That's what it reminds me of, like, but like next level. What are you laughing at, John? I was like Van Gogh as a kid. I could draw stickmen like nobody else could draw stickmen. And my son had spider legs and everything. You know, like the little rays of sunshine off it. Right, oh, look at that beautiful. Look at that colour, isn't that gorgeous? I love it.
That's midnight. That's just finishing that off with midnight.
Beautiful.
So that's 3 colours, and you can see that lovely technology. Now, when you trim it down, George,
yes,
that one's, I purposely do leave it a little bit bigger and then trim down afterwards.
Yes.
I just find it a bit easier, but that's the trim down version. And literally, how beautiful does that resist technique look? It's so sharp. It's really, really fabulous. And honestly, you can see just how beautiful it is. That's the whole idea about these stamps. It creates that lovely resist technique. Now, honestly, these are just so beautiful. I absolutely adore them. I'm just trying to find me runny glue, wet glue, not runny glue. Wet glue, come on, wet glue, where are you? There you are. Found you underneath. Just going to take that off the bit. And I'm just going to line this up, or matte and layer this up onto a bit of black matte cardstock to make it pop a little bit more. And it really does give it that extra bit of pop. You can see there, looks absolutely fabulous. So pop that just onto there. I'm just going to bring a card blank in. However, I've got a little bit of a mucky glass mat, should I say, not table. Let's just give that a wipe up. I think I've still got, do you know, I don't think I cleaned it from earlier on show. Dirty Debbie, what you like. Oh, dearie me. We've run out of tissue paper. I might have to get Jake on the case. Because I need a bit of tissue paper because now I've made it really white. Tell you what, I'll put that there for the time being. I've got myself a card blank. In fact, I think I'm going to have it this way. Yeah, we'll have it that way. So you can see now, popping on a bit of glue around the back. And then all I'm going to do is, we're going to have it on straight, but I think I'm going to have it on a bit Katie cornered. I quite like that skew width design. Let's pop that there. And give that a nice coverage. Make sure my glue's all stuck down. Yeah. Oh, thank you, George, you gentleman.
Distance.
Let me just grab a piece. Oh, God, hang on a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going? I ain't got a big tug. There we go.
You haven't got what?
I'm not very, I've got a pulley arm.
Oh, yeah,
I've got a pulley arm. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Anyway, sentiment-wise, choose a sentiment. You've probably got loads in your stash like I have. I'm just going to pop a little foam pad onto the back of that one. And I'm going to pop that across. Let me little snip. Oh, no, that's already cut down, Debbie. You've already cut it down. There we go. And then we're just going to add that. And it doesn't really need to do anything else because I think it looks absolutely fabulous.
Nice and simple.
Nice and simple. Super easy. Where shall I put my thanks? Should I? There, we'll go there. And apart from adding a couple of little gems, maybe, but they're just incredible and they're super easy to do. It took minutes to put that together. Really, really easy, super effective because these really do create that stunning, beautiful resist when you use them with your inks. And it can be anything from your sparkle inks to your aqua pens. We had some aqua, do we have the aqua blend pens? You could do it with that, you'll still get that same resist, you'll get it on alcohol markers, re-inkers, all those kind of things look absolutely fabulous with these stamps. And let's not forget, they're a stamp. So you could use them in all sorts of other colouring mediums as well.
Absolutely.
So they're absolutely fantastic. Value for money, versatile stamps.
Value for money indeed. You can get all 6 of those stamps plus the stamping pad as well for $38.99, $50.92. Remember, you can just buy them individually. If you are buying them individually, remember you can buy 2 for £14 or $17. Wow. We are off to a roll. I can't believe how quick the time's going. Right, while you're there, have a look through your baskets, get your little items there. We've got more items to come. Have a quick look. While you're doing that, let's remind you about our current delivery.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Yes, loads of stuff happening here at Crafters TV. Welcome to Second Chance Sunday with me, George Aiken. On a busy weekend, remember, the more you spend, the more you save. Spend £30, $30, you get £5, $5 off. Spend $60, you're getting yourself $10, £10 off. And spend $100, you're getting yourself $15. But it's only till midnight. Is that midnight UK time, Johnny? West Coast time, so UK guys have got a bit further, but it's midnight West Coast time, so make sure you get those deals by that time, otherwise you're going to be missing out. That works out here in the UK at 8 AM UK time. I'm looking at that, like taking clock stuff and everything. Right, loads happening here on Second Chance Sunday. We're moving on next on our Liftable Die Collection with over 60 different elements. These are stunning. I absolutely love these. We've got some gorgeous different elements here which you'll be able to create some amazing items with. First of all, we've got our wonderful lift fairies. You can see their wings just there flittering away. There they are, the wings there. You can see them lifting off there on the black card. Then next we've got the stars as well. Again, you pull that to one side, you can see the little star lifting there as well. There we are, you can see that lifting off there. Then we've got the flowers, beautiful. The pointed flowers, should I say. Look at that, gorgeous little areas there with the little pointed flowers. The love hearts, so many uses for these love hearts, these lifted love hearts. And we've also got the dragonflies. I love a dragonfly. I think that's like the next thing, isn't it? The dragonfly. After the stag, there we are. And last but not least, where would we be without a die collection if we didn't have a butterfly? Of course, there's always a butterfly. There's always a butterfly, but we do love our butterflies. There you go, I see you lifting off there. Now, they are priced at $48.99 or $69.75. You can get all 6 of those different sets, and you can also get those elements as well. Don't remember, you can buy them individually, but you just buy them all together in the bundle. You're getting yourself a 15% saving, $48.99, $69.75. If you can buy them individually, don't forget, but if you do want to buy them individually, there's also an offer on that, 2 for £18 or $24. Loving these. What are we thinking about the liftables, Debbie?
Oh, I love them. Absolutely love them. Excuse me. I got carried away with myself then because I took a deep intake of breath and because I absolutely love these dies. They're absolutely brilliant, and I love the fact that we've kept them separate, which means you can be the master of your own creativity with these. And this one's a lovely one because the lovely lady who's designed this one, she's actually done it twice, so you've got multi-layers, which you can do, so absolutely fabulous. Love this one. Is that a Craig special? Because it looks like a Craig special. Excuse me.
You all right, Debbie?
I'm all right, yeah.
She's all good.
Silly cough. Again, those beautiful, you're going to be able to use them with all sorts because they stay connected into the cardstock. You can use paper, you can use card. This is definitely a Craig special because I love this one. I saw him do this one. Absolutely fabulous. Lots of different styles of card from your TP cards. You can make
I've
with
not
these.
seen one of them before.
I'm doing one now, George. I'm doing a TP
thank you
now.
very
And I
much.
know you didn't know that because I did this one really quickly in between the shows.
I love
So I
that.
know you don't know what I got planned for that.
I love
What about
that.
your own decor pieces, your light up boxes? These are going to look absolutely fabulous. I love that one. Bit of sparkle
Yeah, the
background die
dragonflies.
cut into a bit of vellum. That's absolutely stunning. So there's lots and lots of ideas on how you can use these and how you can put them together. And of course, because they are all separate, it means you could mix them up as well. So lots of things that you can do with, but I thought I'm going to do butterflies. Oh, is this one? Oh, this must be one that I didn't open. I thought, oh, I have. Dear me, I can tell it's a late Sunday night. I forgot I stuck it back on. Normally I snip open the top of my packets. And I didn't do with this one. Now, I am making myself a TP card, so I've already cut myself 3 pieces that I'm going to use to create my TP card.
Right.
And these are 6x6, and each one have got a diagonal fold. So if you can just see there, I've taken a 6x6 diagonal fold, and I've got 3 of the same, and I'm going to put those legs together in a moment. However, oh, that sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Didn't mean it to.
What are you doing in your private time?
Because that is 6x6, I've cut a piece of textured cardstock down to 5 3/4 and again diagonally cut. And I've done the same with the pattern paper, but just slightly smaller at 5.5 inches and diagonally cut. And they're the pieces that I'm going to work on.
Right.
I'm going to have that as my little, in fact, I'll tell you what we'll do, make it easy. I'll put my card blank together first. I think that might be the easiest bit, George.
Yeah.
So I've just taken my fold, my diagonal fold, and I'm just going to simply place this on. So we're creating a little bit of a wigwam, is want of a better word. So what I'm just going to do is pop a little bit of glue. There we go, pop a bit of glue just onto there. And then just line that up. And I've taken a diamond shape and then gone on the square side to create this, because you can do them in one piece, but you can also do them in separate pieces if you want bigger cards as well. So again, I'm just going to take it to the square side, but match it up so that that goes into that corner as well. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue. I'm taking care not to go down on that bottom part of the leg, because the last thing I want to do is stick the whole bit of it together because it won't move freely. So I'm just going to pop that on. And that creates, and I'll just make sure I've got that all nice and stuck down. And again, I do like to use all-purpose glue for these kind of things, because it gives me the wiggle time to be able to get it into place where I want it to be quite nicely. Then when I fold that over, George, what that does is it creates me that lovely TP design. So all I'm going to do is just pop that on and let that dry for a second. And then I've got all, in fact, actually, tell you what, we'll pop all his panels down onto the legs themselves. So what I'm just going to do is place each one of those on, and then we'll get onto the design with the liftables.
Yeah.
So again, I'm doing it a little bit back to front this time. So I'm doing the card blank first and then popping that design on. So literally, that's all I'm doing. I am popping my glue and then placing each one of those triangle pieces there. There we go.
Nice and simple.
And they do fit. It is a very nice, simple card, George. Very effective as well. It looks really effective. There's lots of different styles of cards that you're going to be able to use these on. And like I said, you could also do a little bit of mix and matching. What about putting your dragonflies with your butterflies? What about putting your fairies with your dragonflies?
Mythical.
Or your butterflies? What about your love hearts and your florals together? Lots and lots of ways that you're going to be able to use these. And I'll show you the design of the die. So in case you've not seen these before. Now, I know we launched these quite recently. I'm going to ask producer Johnny to search again. Have we done a craft along with these as well? With the liftables? Ah, fabulous.
Very
so
nice.
there'll be a lovely feature on Crafters TV where you can go back and you can watch that. Now I've got my 4 panels, so this is when I'm going to start playing around with these dies. And these are how all the dies are going to come to you, because each one of them are separate.
Yep.
What the special thing about these though, George, is that the outside cutting edge starts here,
Yeah.
goes all the way around, but then stops in the middle.
Wow.
That bit there is the bit that stays connected to the cardstock, as does that. But again, the outside cutting edge goes all the way around. And that's on each one of those designs, including the small ones. And I mean, there's loads on that one, George. Absolutely loads.
Beautiful.
Do you know what? I might actually mix me dragonflies with
Do
the
it.
butterflies. Shall we?
That'd be good, that. I'd like that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a nice little mix. Do you know what? Have you ever got super glue that I've put these back down on? Because I have played with these, so I don't know why I've got them sealed back up, or it's really strong tape that's on the...
Superhuman strength.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is, let me bring in... well, I tell you what, I'm going to use it on my larger plate, because I'm going to be able to use all of these pieces at the same time with all my dies on. Oh! That's why you need an A4, Gemini. So if I just place all of those on, I can get all those pieces on. And you know what? I'm not really bothered if they're going to be randomly placed, these, because I just think they're going to look beautiful no matter where you pop them, whether they're going upside down, flying upside down. I think they're going to look brilliant, whichever way you pop them. Let's pop a dragonfly on there. Let's get a dragonfly. We'll pop your dragonfly on you. We'll have that one on there as well. We'll pop there. Literally have them all just littered all over. And then I'm going to put some of the smaller elements on as well, because there's lots of small pieces. And these look absolutely fabulous. What you could do is do another extra little die cut of them. You could pop some more solid cuts, and then you could actually layer them up. Let's put a couple of butterflies on there, George. And then all I'm going to do is I am going to low tack it down with a bit of tape.
Okay.
I think I've got 3 on each hand. So yeah, we'll have another little one on that side. Excuse me. I have to take a swig of water in a minute.
That's all right.
Got a little bit of a cough there. So I'm going to just pop the tape down on that side. I'm going to pop the tape down on that one. A bit on this side. See if I can catch all 3. Like I said, I'm not really worried that they're all in different directions, because I think sometimes that adds to the charm of it. Now, again, thin metal die, so it's your normal thin metal die combination when it comes to using your platforms with any of your machines. And we're just going to run those through. So I'll just take those through the machine, and then when they come out, there'll be die cut elements, but they'll be stay connected into the cardstock, which makes them that liftable effect, which really is quite stunning. And like I said, we have got some dedicated programs back on Crafters TV where the launch was done with Sarah. Yep. And then Debbie. Did you say Debbie did the craft along?
Loads.
Yep, absolutely. So loads of tutorials on there for you to go back and have a look at. So I'm just going to move all those off my plate for a second and move my plates out of the way. Then when we lift these off, George, you'll see, I'll just take my time with tape. There we go. You'll see now you've got this lovely design where they all lift up, and they just look incredible. They really do. And again, you can see that lovely feature there where every single one of them lift off the page. And again, super, super easy to use. You're in control of the design because you can, like I said, mix and match if you want to. But I'm going to do that with all of these pieces. Ooh, just pop them over there. Don't be losing them, Debbie. You've got to put them all back together
Nice
later.
and easy.
I know. Don't want to be losing.
Don't want to
just
lose
poke
them.
out that little piece. There we go. I love them as well because they're all different sizes, different shapes, different designs, which is why I absolutely love these. Now, apart from, and I think I might put my gems on after I've popped this together, all I'm going to do now is bring back in my card blank, and then we're going to position these around all over. So let us go. I think that one looked nice like that one. Shall we have that one going that side? Yep, we'll go there. So I'm just going to put my glue on now, but what I'm going to do, George, when I'm popping my glue on is I'm going to take time not to go over those areas, because if you do, you'll end up sticking the liftable section off, and that's the last thing you want to do.
Of course.
Because it defeats the object, so we don't want to do that. So literally, I'm going to pop that onto there. I'm going to slide it into place as well. There we go, go all the way around. I'm going to do exactly the same with the other piece. Now, offsetting it with that bit of colour underneath just brings it just makes them pop a little bit more.
It lifts them, doesn't it?
And you could be doing glitter cardstock under there. You could actually do it the other way around, where you could put your patterned cardstock, and that's where I was initially thinking of going, but then I thought, no, I've got this little piece of scrap paper from yesterday, from yesterday's craft along. Really came out
no one
that.
noticed.
And literally, I'm just going to now put these 2 pieces on. Doesn't this look lovely? It's coming together really lovely.
So I've never seen a TP card, and
Have
a
you
lot
not?
of people, I haven't, and a lot of people are loving the TP cards. Loads of love on the TP cards this evening. Stephen's loving it, Susie's loving it, Diana's loving it, loads of love. It could be demo of the show, don't forget, coming up, we'll have to do demo of the show, demo of the day, and demo of the week.
Wow,
it's all the
we've
demos
got-
this evening.
We've got a busy one today, haven't we?
We have.
We've got a busy one today. But TP cards have been around for a while, you know, but they're very, very easy to put together. You can make them in any kind of size. And if you want to do it in the 3-piece one, normally I do it in a 10 by 5 and then score it at 5 inches and then cut another piece at 5 by 5 and put it together. So I haven't got as many loose parts. However, it doesn't really matter. You can make it any size you want. You can have a 7 by 7, 8 by 8. All you need to do is remember is when you're taking a piece, and that's why I've chose 6 by 6 because it's nice and easy.
Yeah.
Is just halving it, and that's all it is. It's as simple as that, and then sticking them together to create that lovely design. And I've just realised my little faux pas.
Go on.
Because I'm going to collide my little legs, so I'm covering half of my design up.
Oh, no.
Debbie the dipstick's at it again. Right, I'm not going to worry too much.
Wow.
Not going to worry too much because I just got carried away with myself with all my die cutting pieces. Forgot I only needed to die cut into 3. But what I'm just going to do is finish these off with some little gems, and I've taken some gems from our website. So these are from the Unkidori range. Love a gem or 2. I love the little bit of sparkle it gives, George. I really do. Just adds a nice little feature and a nice little element. I'm going to put it on his head on the dragonfly. I think the dragonflies and the butterflies work beautifully together, don't they? They look lovely.
Do you know what? I think Beth's on your wavelength, Debbie. She said, I think I would have to use sparkle pens on some of those wings.
Oh,
That's
who said
a
that?
good shout. That was Beth Noob on Facebook.
Beth, brilliant idea.
Good idea.
Absolutely brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that when I had this in mind? Oh, Beth, I love that idea. That's a cracking one. This is what I love about this community we've got here, George.
Yeah.
Where we always think about different ideas on how we can use these. That's what I absolutely love, being part of the Crafters Companion community. I'm not going to bother putting gems down there because Debbie realised what she'd done. Not to worry. But what we're going to do is just makes a nice feature when they open it up.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do now is actually just place, just in here, I use Velcro dots. I know there's lots of other dots that you can use onto here, but literally I've popped the top and the bottom. Might have to stick that down because I think it's been in my bag a bit too long. However, let's not worry. Just literally close the legs together, pop that together like so. And then what we've got now is this beautiful, lovely liftable, and I'm going to show you, let's go in a bit close, because I've actually got a little sentiment that I found in my craft bag.
You
Found all sorts in
today.
there today, let me tell you. But just add a little sentiment. I might pop that down just onto, yeah, I think I'll pop that down onto there. Oh, actually, I'll pop it on that one. Or shall I pop it on that one? Choices, George.
So many choices.
Yeah, we'll go there. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape just onto this part and then stick that down. And there you've got a lovely little TP card that is, and it folds flat as well, George.
Right.
So when you open it up, now I'm just going to take care to do this because I know I might need to put a bit of glue just down onto the other side of the Velcro. You could use magnets, Crafters Companion do some magnets, but simply just make sure, and I always put it on together so it makes it easier when you're wanting to line it up in line with the TP. But there you go, a lovely little TP with butterflies and dragons. Literally from scratch because this was in my head in between the shows before I had my tea, George. When you saw me outside, I thought, right, I'm going to quickly do a demo with the liftables, and look how gorgeous that looks. And aren't they beautiful? They really are.
Really
a lovely
nice.
die, but you're in control of how you create and how you use them, which is what I love. We could have gone down the factor of putting it onto one piece of metal, but we decided not to. We decided to give you that creative freedom by separating each die so you can build up your own design. Love these, love that price. Literally Love the Liftables.
Everyone's loving that card, loving that idea. I think a lot of people are going to be stealing that idea. The Liftable Dies Collection with 60 elements, $48.99, $69.75. Right, we've had a bit of a Spectrum Noir day here on Crafters TV. If you joined us earlier, we were having some amazing time with our Spectrum Noir, and we spent a bit of time looking at our discovery kits. There's a lot of love for these discovery kits, and I'm going to show you them. Now, they're coming in bundles and sets. Now, if you're not sure what a discovery kit is, let me show you one of our bundles. This is our manga and comic book bundle. Now, what you're getting is you're getting the Spectrum Noir pens, and you're also getting two sets here. You're getting the Advanced Discovery Kit and the latest kit as well. Now, what also you get is there is 6 sheets of paper, or 9, I can't remember. I think one's got 6, one's got 9. So you get over 15 different sheets of paper in order to create your own designs. The designs are already printed onto there for you, so you can design them in a way. It teaches you all the techniques, how to use the pens, how to do it, because you're getting the pens with 2 different nibs. They've got like a chisel nib and like a bullet tip at the end, or more of a brush type of pen nib, and that allows you to create some amazing work, plus all the instructions and all the sheets. And that's the advanced kits as well. So you get the smalling one for free. So what you're, in essence, you're paying for the big kit, you're getting the advanced kit, and then you're getting this one for free. But if manga and that's not kind of your thing, don't worry, we've got plenty of options for you. We've also got the illustrator and the illustration set. Again, very similar to the manga one. You've got the advanced discovery kit, you're getting the exact same things, apart from the pieces of paper are tailored inside towards illustrators, floral prints and everything. Again, you're getting the advanced kit, and you're getting this one for free, priced at £24.99. We've also got, which I think a lot of people have been using in lockdown to keep their minds active, is the mandalas. I love these, some amazing designs, and we've got some videos which we can show you a little bit later on from the designers of these creations. The wonderful, let me remind me of his name, the wonderful Baz Fernell. He designs all these mandalas, and I know that he's been in the studio before, and we've got a time lapse, beautiful on the Colour Me Happy shows. Again, you're getting the advanced discovery kit, and this one for free. And last but not least, this is beautiful. We showed this video earlier with the wonderful Cara, the creative colouring. Again, some amazing sets. Again, you get the advanced discovery kit, and then you're getting this one for free. It comes with everything you need to make sure you can do these drawings. You see this here, this picture, it's not a print, no, that's been done by hand and by the Spectrum Noir pens. We are giving you everything in these kits, priced at £24.99, $34.95. I was here with Sarah when they launched, and you guys love them. These are, I think, a perfect gift and a perfect introduction to colouring and to crafting. Debbie, I know you are a massive fan of the discovery kits here on Spectrum Noir.
Beyond massive, George. I love them. They've given me that ability to develop my skills when it comes to colouring, because I did self-teach myself, watched lots of tutorials, saw lots of lovely things with Leanne, and obviously working for the company now, I get a little bit of extra insight, but I've done a lot of it self-taught, and I know Craig's exactly the same, Jan is. We've taught ourselves how to do the colouring. What these kits do and make it super easy, because they're absolutely jam-packed full with everything you need, down to, and I'll show you, you get an absolutely beautiful presentation box with, may I say, a little bit of a colouring tutorial there in itself, because you kind of copy there as well. But what you also get, and I'm going to talk you through the kit itself. This is the kit. Now you can see these are slightly different to our standard kits. There's more pens in here, and the lovely thing about this creative colouring is we've given you a little bit of the classiques, a little bit of the illustrators, and these are fabulous because both of these are dual tipped markers, but you're going to see the difference now when we've got them all side by side. And let me just pull those out so you can see them. You even got an outliner pen in there as well to get creative with the colour, and I'll come to that in a moment. But what you have here, George, is, I'm just going to grab myself a piece of cardstock so you can see the difference between the two. Oh, do you know, trust me, I've picked the blender pen up. Actually, invalid, absolutely invalid, valid pen to have in there. Yes. I'm just going to bring out a different one. Silly old me, I didn't see that properly, did I, when I was pulling these out? But now you can visually see the difference between all of the nibs.
Yes.
Same alcohol family from Spectrum Noir, different titles because the Classique is the original, which has got that lovely fine line, and then you've got that beautiful chisel nib. and you can see the difference very, very visibly with that pen, with the Classic. What you have with the Illustrator is an even finer line, even finer nib than that one, and I didn't think that was possible, but it is. And then you've got the fluidity of the beautiful brush, and I'm just going to show you what I mean, where you've got the fluidity where you can change it up and go from thick to thin. But the lovely thing about this is, and I do this a lot when I'm demonstrating just to show you, is that you can build up your colour because of the alcohol see-through element to it. It does mean that you can build up layers of colour from one pen, and I love these illustrators. I've talked about these a lot. They're perfect for things like your hair techniques, skin techniques, fur techniques, lots of different techniques, and that's from the one pen, and you can already see depth and dimension in there from different shades from that one pen. So that's the difference between an Illustrator and a Classic. Both are alcohol markers, both in this creative colouring kit. And again, not only do you get all of the sheets to literally play with, and you can see I've already started, but you've got all these designs, and these are big, beautiful designs that you can then chop into and design, you know, once you've coloured them in. We've actually literally covered loads of different designs in here. So there's a little bit more in this one than there is in what we call the standard kits. Now, there is also your little guide in here, getting to know your markers, talking about the difference between your markers, talking about the nibs and how you can re-ink them because it's a system that you're buying into, and literally replaceable nibs as well. Forgot to point that out earlier.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is a replaceable. This is a system that once you've bought into, you're not having to replace.
Yes.
All you need to do is re-ink. Keep your pen, re-ink your pen. It talks about choosing the right paper for alcohol markers. Talks about your good fine liner, which we've included in there for you. Talks about the trays, how to store them. So you store them flat, side by side or up in a tower. Planning your colours, doing what Cara did earlier, a colour match, colour swatch, so that you've got a true thing. So this one's a little bit more in depth, this, about your getting to know your markers. Your basic shading in, hand shading with when it comes to mandalas, shading tips on how you can lay a wet ink for a smoother blend. Talks about light colour blending when you're using light colours to tint your darker colours, because you can. Like I said, this is invaluable, this piece here just in itself, because it talks about the colour theory, about what works, knowing your primary colours, knowing that where you work from and how your secondary colours work and all those kind of things. And the colour wheel is an absolute must-have. Learn about that colour wheel and you'll be absolutely in your element when it comes to creating colour. Layering colours, colour gradients that you can do, which I think you saw me do a little bit with that pen earlier. So that in itself is a really invaluable piece. However, do you know what really blows my mind? Is that Cara's given us a tutorial. So the creative colouring is step-by-step tutorial. So you're not going free, you've got a literally holding your hand, holding the gap, it literally takes you through how to build these images up so you can create something really fabulous. And it really is very, very simple to use, very easy to use. Shall we have a little play?
Let's have a little play. I know
play?
you love your colouring.
I do love me colouring. I'm just going to grab myself a little bit of blotting paper underneath. You can see the difference between the colours of the paper because we've actually put it onto the right paper to use your alcohol markers with as well. Now, talking about your skin tones, it actually gives you a guide on how to start building up your skin tones, and it gives you the colour. So the pens that I talked about earlier all have their own colour code. So I'm going to bring out the ones that I need, TM1, GB7 and... oh, that's it. Of course it is. Of course it is, Debbie. So when you're popping these on, and I am going to use the illustrators for this, but literally all you're going to do is pop your colour down. And honestly, I love these. Now, we are going to show you in a moment a fabulous instruction from our lovely Cara Aldridge, who worked with us and collaborated with us on these fabulous, and I mean fabulous kits. They are absolutely incredible. When I say that they helped me colour and taught me more, I think I learned more in these kits than I ever have done. And it's literally just by simply taking some time, getting to know your pens, getting to know how they work, how you lay your colour down. And Cara, in a moment, we're going to be showing you a little VT on how she uses these fabulous pens because they are incredible. Let me just tell you.
Brilliant.
She is.
I remember when I was here on the launch day, when they Colour Me Happy, it was me, Sarah and Ben. We went onto her Instagram. I can't remember her Instagram. If you look at Cara's Instagram, there is some amazing inspiration of her colourings, of her drawings. She's a fantastic artist in her own right. So please, if you get a chance to look at her Instagram, I can't remember her. Cara Aldridge is her name. I'm sure if you type that into Instagram, it will come up. Have a look there. Some of the inspirations that she's done, including these Colour Me Happy kits, some of these discovery kits. She's even talked about these and some of the things that she's created with these amazing pens and sets. They are brilliant. And that includes all the artists on the different ones. If you go for the manga ones, or the mandalas, or the illustrated kits, they're all got their own unique artists. Again, you buy the pack, you learn about the artists and who have designed these and helping guide you through that process in order for you to create some amazing artwork like Debbie is doing right now.
Yep, and they are, honestly, they're very easy to use. Now, I'm popping a little bit of shading under her area by using one of the other colours, but you can build up your colour. If you want to just use the one, you can build up the colour just by doing, what you know what I showed if you watched us earlier on?
Yeah.
Just by using the pens and building up the colour. So you can do it with the one pen if you want to, but in a moment you're going to see the fabulous Cara, because she's just incredible. I'm not even going to try and kid myself I'm on her level. She's stunningly good. Oh, just fabulous. Although saying that, do you know some of the design team? I'm going to show you some samples after the video. I'm going to show you some samples of what they've created and show you the different styles that you can be doing with these incredible pens, because they are phenomenal. Can I just tell you, phenomenal, George.
Phenomenal, that's
one of my favourite words today. It absolutely is.
It has been phenomenal. Mechanism, learning so much. Dieta on YouTube says, I'm just now starting to practice my colouring. Remember, we don't leave you by yourself. You get in the packs, and remember, on YouTube, Facebook, there's the craft classes, there's the Colour Me Happies, there's the tutorials. We give you all the information, all the techniques in order to create these amazing items for free, no extra charge. We're here to support you, because I know that looking at this, I find it really daunting at times to go, wow, that's a really big undertaking. But I think, Debbie, you'll agree, we make it so simple, so easy in order to create something which looks phenomenal. That's the word of the show, to create something which looks so good. Look at it, it's good. And I think flesh tones are really hard to nail sometimes. But
they can be hard to nail, but obviously you can build, like I said, you can build up the colour. If you're not happy as well, you can go back in and you can reapply. It depends on the effect that you want to go for, but use this tip, because these really are fabulous, and they teach you about colour blending as well, and mixing your colours up and trying that out, because that's what you can do. So use this step-by-step tutorial, not just on this particular design that we've included in there, but take it into your other designs and have a good play with it. Now, literally, I'm just going to carry on playing with this, George, but I don't know if Johnny wants to Yes, she does. Yes, so Johnny, if you could show that. I'm just going to carry on doing a little bit spot more colouring while you're playing that VT. Then I'm going to get some of the amazing designs that our design team have done with these fabulous pens.
Brilliant. Well, here's the wonderful Cara Aldridge, a designer of these wonderful sets, talking about how she uses the Spectrum Noir collection in her own personal time.
In this video, I am coloring with the Spectrum Noir Adventures in Color Discovery Kit. The first thing I do is lay down the shadows with Raw Sienna GB7. I like to use flicking motion so that the blend is smoother. The reason I block out all my shadows first is because alcohol-based markers get darker the more you layer them. So by doing the shadows first, I ensure that my highlights will be, light in comparison to my shadows. In the areas I want to be the lightest, I go over very lightly with the marker in a crisscross fashion, as you see here. I use this crisscross or cross-hatching technique so the marker looks more smooth. I wanted their lips to be a little darker than their skin tone, so I went in with Russet or TN8. Then for her bottom lip, I'm using MG2 or Bubblegum for the inner part of her lip. Then I blend that with GB7 or Raw Sienna, and then it's going to be blended in with TN8 or Russet. For the deepest shadows on her skin, I am using TN8 and blending out with GB7. Here, I am using the flicking technique again with TN8 so GB7 can blend that out easier. and I'm making the lips look more natural by going over with GB7. Now I'm blending out those harsh shadows with the GB7, and starting on the hair, I'm going in with TN8. I didn't necessarily choose a light source for this piece, so I'm just going in randomly with TN8 and making stripes and shadows wherever I feel looks best. For the most part, I was just keeping the shadows to the left of the locks of hair. And some more shadows. I do this for a little while. More shadows. Still working with TN8. And finally, I am doing some more shading with GB7, and I'm ensuring that I leave some of my spaces white. You will see that I'm going to be doing the flicking motion so that my lightest color can blend into it easily. And more flicking. And here we go with my lightest color. I'm going in with TN1 to make the highlights really pop. The hair takes a little while, it's detailed. For the flowers, I let the ink of GB7 or Raw Sienna run into the tip of Sunshine or CT2 to get this nice ombre effect. This technique is what I call the tip-to-tip blending technique, and it's kind of scary, so I have an alternative method. And for this method, I blend GB7 out with TN1, then go over with CT2. Here's how she looks colored with only the markers, but I go a little extra. I like to add some sparkle and highlights using a white pen or acrylic paint. I mean, look how sparkly she is. I love her.
See how good she is. Hannah Aldridge. Head to her Instagram. That is a brilliant video. And like you see, the flesh tones are really hard to do, but she nails it every single time. Right, Debbie, have you got some brilliant example? I know you've been colouring all the way through. I looked up and went, got 10 seconds left. She's like, oh my God. Some brilliant designs that our wonderful design team have made. Let's have a look at some of these amazing things that they've created.
And literally, you would have just left me there and I'd have been colouring for the rest until 9 o'clock. Seriously, I would have, because I've had to stop. I've had to pull away from it. I've just added a couple of little touches. I've popped her eye design in. I've popped her lips in there. And then all I'm going to do is just carry that on. But it's just a really, really fabulous kit. And when you do finish them, these are the kind of results.
Wow.
Now, I'm not going to take credit. I'm not going to take credit for this one. Let me tell you now, I'm not going to take credit for this one. This is one of our amazing design team members. And look how fabulous these are. Look at the gorgeous colouring. And let me tell you now, you are going to be able to achieve these kinds. Then you can take it into any style of card making. Look how beautiful that is.
That's great.
It is
that
absolutely stunning. And then again, look how sensational she looks. Just glorious. You are going to have the time of your life with these cards. Let me tell you, this kit, sorry.
Yeah.
Whether you want to turn them into cards, whether you want to turn them into home decor pieces, let me tell you, I'll be framing them, sticking them on the wall because they're just stunning. They're absolutely fabulous. I know you're going to love them. They're at a great price. Choose which one is it that you want. Creative colouring, watercolour, manga. What is it that you love? Mandalas, literally, try one and I can assure you'll be back for more.
Which creative colourings is in the lead. That is the one that's going out, them mandalas. Because remember, you are buying the advanced discovery kit and then you're getting the simpler kit for free. Karen, I bought the larger mandala for myself. I had the first one, and then the comics ones for my grandniece. Shahida, I bought this kit. We'll be attacking it on my next long weekend off. This is one of those things that you start, like Debbie's just shown, you start doing it, you're going to keep on doing it for a long time. And I think it's a perfect little stocking filler at Christmas. If you've got a person, a nephew, niece, or even husband, wife, who is really into their colouring and their graphics design, these are perfect examples. I think it's a perfect introduction. At that price, £24.99, it's not going to be wasted money. You're getting something free. Plus remember, spend more, save more. You're getting those extra savings and Club Inspire on top of that. You've only got till midnight West Coast time to get that finished, 8 AM UK time. So make sure on the spend more, save more, you're getting those bargains, checking out the basket. Right, let's take you back to what we were looking at the top of the show. Well, there is spend more, save more across the bottom. That's telling you how much you can save on how much you spend. The Shape Waterfall Stamp and Die Collection with 98 elements. You guys are loving this. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised how much you are loving this, because these are amazing cards. Debbie showed you these at the top of the show and how good they were. This is the wonderful tea set. So if you missed it at the top, let me explain it again. This is the wonderful Waterfall Effect. As you can see there, you pull the tab down and the teacups, they spin down like a nice lovely waterfall. You are getting each set, you are getting the mechanism there, which is there to create that wonderful waterfall set. plus all the little cutouts and the dies, the cups, the spoons, the tags, and the stamps as well to create everything that you need in this set. You can buy every single one of these, the 4 different styles, for £75, $90. We start with our wonderful Waterfall Teacup. Then we have got the balloons. Again, so many uses for the Waterfall balloons. You can use these for birthdays, for weddings, for celebrations, anniversaries, anything at all. These balloons are going to be so useful. Even in the Waterfall Effect, this balloon die can be used in so many different things. Plus the stamp, the happy birthday, the champagne glasses. Then we've also got the butterflies. This is beautiful. The butterfly waterfall is gorgeous. You can see here how amazing those fluttering butterflies look. Again, with all the dies to create these amazing effects, plus the stamps. Imagine doing the stamps and then getting those pens, those Spectrum Noir pens, how much you could colour those in. And as well, I mean, what's a party without cake, eh? That's what I say. You've got the wonderful birthday cupcakes all here, the candles, the cherry on top of the cake, stamps, the candles, and all these little bits, these confetti parts here. I love those. And again, like I said before, every mechanism is included in there. You don't just have to buy one and then buy a mechanism separate. You're buying everything in the set to create this waterfall effect. These are brilliant, and like we saw beforehand, so simple to do. Debbie, I know you love these waterfall effect cards.
I honestly, I'm so excited I finally got to play with them because they're just gorgeous. I love kinetic cards, and these are really fabulous, these, George. Once you get hold of that, and we've got little included in here, we've got things like little pulls, so that when your recipient does take these, you've got them, they know exactly what to do. It's that kinetic feature. They're just absolutely fabulous. Now, this one is with the balloons offset, so I'm going to show you how you can do this one as well. Really lovely, but that free-flowing waterfall, which I know, let me tell you, I know how difficult this is to do, to try and work that out when you've got to think of where to put your folds, it's just not worth it. Everything here, everything you need, down to all the mechanisms, all the things that you need. That's the worker element. These are the extra embellishments. Let me turn it the right way around so you can see it. Banners, champagne glasses, champagne flutes, stars, even got sentiments on there, stamps, dies, balloons, balloon dies, with, may I say, matching balloon stamps. So each one of those fits in each one there, and then extra embellishments that you're going to be able to use. And we're covering birthdays and anniversaries. We've even put that little pull sign on there. We've got good luck, let's celebrate, have an amazing day, party time, hip, hooray, there's all sorts. We really have thought about these with these kits. And again, I'm just going to show you how that mechanism works. I'm feeling really clever with myself tonight, George, because I've learnt that word properly.
Look at that.
I know.
You have to spell it.
No.
No, okay.
No, that was probably one step too far tonight. I mean, what time is it? 8:30 on a Sunday night?
Yeah.
Actually, I was quite good at spelling. I used to be really good at spelling, yeah.
What can you...
So let me think, mechanism. MECHASIM? Something like that.
Know.
I think.
I don't know. I don't know.
You asked me the question, George. Do you not know the answer to that one?
No, I'm not a fool. I don't know. I just pretend that I know what I'm doing.
I normally, for me to spell it, I have to write it down. Is anybody else like that? Where if you want to spell a word, I write it first to see if I've got it right. That's how I do it.
It's like Countdown. I love Countdown. If
Oh,
you know
I
what
love
Countdown is,
Countdown.
it's a words and numbers game here in the
Now,
UK.
do our
Love
lovely American friends have a version of Countdown in America?
They've got a Countdown in America.
Surely,
It's a bit like Scrabble, but on the TV.
Yeah, it's just a fabulous. I love. If I can ever get a chance to watch Countdown, I will do. I absolutely love it. Just such good fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
it really is. Now, I'm going to pop that just back on there for a second. And then I'm going to show you again. So this is when you're going to need your bone folder. And again, you've got all the score lines, so it's literally die cut that around. It's got that lovely design at the end as well. But what we're just going to do with this, George, is we're going to do all that folding and with the score lines.
Yeah.
So you're going to take your bone folder, give it a nice burnish. I even found my little one. Do you know, I'm so pleased I had that little time.
Found so much
I have found so much in my craft bag that I thought I'd never see. Me bowl maker. Oh, I'm telling you, with my element. I was like, yay, I found them. I thought I'd lost them forever. Honestly, I would recommend cleaning out your things a little bit more often than what I normally do.
It's worked. Look at what you found. You found also. Did you find any money?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Found lots of gems at the bottom of my bag.
Nice. Chocolates?
And they were just too... No. No. Hand gel.
Hand gel, always useful.
Cuticle nail oil.
Very good.
Yeah, I know, I tell you. What else did I find? Oh, I found all sorts, let me tell you. Didn't want to share that little bit on social, though. Thought I'd not share that bit. Again, all I've done is I've literally just given them a nice little burnish and folded them back on each one. You could be doing anything with this. Black cardstock, craft cardstock, Century Pearl cardstock. You could even do it on glitter cardstock if you wanted to. That bit is all worked out for you. And again, those little pieces are one that are going to tuck behind the back. And what we're going to do now is we are going to take our balloons, and again, you're going to use the stamps and the dies. I'm going to just fast forward this little bit because this is the bit that, you know, yeah, I mean, honestly, George, you simply just choose inks. Now, I'm going to tell you, I did use quick dry for mine.
Right.
Only reason being, I didn't want to smudge them, so I used quick dry inks. So I've used like green topaz, my crushed velvet, my fuchsia, my lemon tonic, and my parakeets to create those. I even love these balloons because can you see that little design?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I didn't have to put that in. It was all done for me. And then I didn't even have to fussy cut because the die cut them out. Perfect. It simply fits onto the top. Literally super, super easy and really good fun. I'll just explain as well because I've got my little bunting here. I cut that into some patterned paper, and then I chose. I went a bit glitz and glamour with this, so I've used a bit of our. I was going to say sparkle cardstock, but it's not. It's the glitter luxury glitter card. Yes, and I've used these to create my stars, to create my little champagne flutes as well, so you can see them all there at the side. It's just lovely. All those are on there for you to create your make. Now, as well, don't forget, you also have the instructions in there. And it's basically the same as what we did with the first one with the butterflies. So that design will be in each one. Don't worry, because it's just explaining how you use it. So first things first, what colour shall we start at the bottom? We'll go with lemon tonic. We'll start with that one at the bottom. As always, that first one just fits perfectly over there. And if you noticed, it fits well within the score lines that took around, but just fits and sits on the top there. That's the one that you want to put down as a solid. So I'm going to bring back in my tacky glue, in my nice newly decanted bottle. Pop that in all the way around. And then we're going to stick that down onto the top. There we go. Make sure that that's nice and stuck and not got any wet seepage glue coming out at either side, because that will affect the way that your mechanism folds when you're doing the waterfall feature. So just make sure that it's, and you can see, if I just took that over, you can see how neatly that fits onto there. So then what we're going to do is move on to the next step. So all you're going to do is just fold it back on itself. So it's not bringing it forward, it's folding it back. Fold it back, and if it makes it easier, and I think it does with this stage, this is when you can start to have a bit of fun, because you can actually off-centre your balloons. You can keep them straight if you want to keep them straight, but you can have a little bit of fun, and as long as you remember that the very top part just sits at the top, this is when you can get a little bit creative. Now for this bit, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape just onto the top part of there. There we go. And I'm going to sit that and take it up to that top score line. Try and keep it nice and light straight here, but you can have a bit of fun with this element. And like I said, when you little top tip, just fold it back and make sure that each one of those just sits neatly on the top of that fold, and nothing will go wrong with this, I promise you. Now again, I'm just going to fold the next stage over, so we're going to pop the next stage there. We're going to choose the next balloon. I think we might go we'll go parakeet. We'll go parakeet. And we'll change it the other way there as well. So let's just pop, let me just think, a little bit just onto that side. And again, take care when you're popping the glue on that you're not getting any seepage anywhere. So again, all you can simply do is turn it back on itself. Now I can see I have, so I'm just going to rub that bit of glue off. There we go.
I've had it confirmed, Countdown doesn't exist in the USA.
It doesn't?
You have to watch it on YouTube. Mitzi Johnson on YouTube. No Countdown in the US. I wish I have to watch it on YouTube.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, what a shame.
I know. But a lot of love for those champagne flutes. And yes, don't worry, we will be doing car demo of the day, demo of the week, demo of the show, demo of the day, demo of the week. All the demos are coming up. Don't worry, we've got plenty of time. Just over 20 minutes left. Plenty of time.
So all you're going to do, George, is you're going to carry on repeating that. So I'm going to finish off with my last balloon. I think I might pop, yeah, let's go Katie Corder with that one as well. So again, all I'm making sure is that my glue doesn't go over the edge. And like I said, you can check each stage when you go over to make sure there's no seepage underneath. And apart from, let me think, it was that one, wasn't it, that I got a little bit of glue there.
Yeah.
It should be fine, but you can rub that off. But all I'm going to do is just, again, hold that down and then just see if it works. And I always say it's best to do this before you actually stick it to your card. But look how fabulous that works.
Looks so
incredible.
Good.
So again, all the hard work being done for you. You don't have to worry about anything. I've actually just created myself, again, another little panel. I think it looks nice when it sits on a panel. And it means that you can actually tuck those around the back, which gives it that lovely, neat finish as well, George. So I'm going to line that up, centralise it. Pop it down there. Oh, I might have moved that actually. Let me just check before I actually stick it down and commit to it. Let's pop that back round onto the front. Make sure it's central. Tuck that underneath so that they stick on the back.
Beautiful.
Give that a nice little burnish. And then just check before we finish.
Wow.
Yay, absolutely fab. And then you could add that detail of the pull on the bottom if you want to. So you can take your pull stamp and stick that on there. I'm going to leave it off for this one. It's not too much of a problem. I've got myself a little card blank because we're going to have, let's pop on some glue just on the back of there. There we go. And then we'll add that on. Lovely. So I've chosen lovely design that works with the balloons.
I love
from
that
the celebration pads. It's
I
just
love that
gorgeous.
paper.
Love it. I've actually stamped Happy Anniversary just onto another piece so that actually just crisscrosses over there. So we'll pop that on.
On that, guys. I forgot to mention as well, in this bundle with the shaped waterfall stamps, die elements, and 10 sheets of card, you can see it there. You get the 10 sheets of card. It's there. I took it out of the packaging so you can see it. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get told off. Yeah, you get the perma card, the pearl card there, the beautiful silver. 10 sheets of that comes with that bundle as well. I mean, that's worth it on its own. You know, you're getting so much for your money. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to pop that down, George. Before I do, I'm just going to finish off with all my little embellishments on here. So I'm going to pop on my little champagne bottle. There we go. Pop my champagne flutes on. Look, honestly, I absolutely adore these. They're fantastic. Such good fun, but that lovely wow factor that I think, you know, I love something that creates that wow. We've done all the hard work for you. You're not even having to do any of that working out elements. You just get to get creative, have a lot of fun, and then reap up the rewards of people going, wow, how did you do that? And then you go, spent hours and hours on it. Just lovingly made for you. But what you don't need to tell them is how quick it took you to do it, because they are so easy to use. They really are. You've seen how simple it was to put that mechanism together, and I'm just going to finish off with a little star. I think I might put that on my balloon actually. Let's just pop that onto the top of my balloon. What have I done with my pin? There it is. Let me put my pin back in my glue, George, before it dries up there. And now, apart from adding that little pull onto the bottom, what I'm going to show you is take that and then just go woo, woo, woo. Ooh, let me tuck that under there.
You've got to make the noise as well.
Yeah, you've got to make the noise. Of course you've got to make the noise. But how fabulous does that look?
So good.
Lovely. It's so satisfying as well. I don't know about anybody else, but it's really satisfying when you see that. And again, that lovely waterfall mechanism just makes it so easy to do.
That is part of the Shaped Waterfall Stamp and Die collection. Remember, you can buy those sets individually. You can buy the balloons separate. You can buy the butterflies separate. You can buy it all separately. However, the best deal you're going to get is by buying in the bundle. You're going to get all those elements there, the 98 different elements and the 10 sheets of card as well. If you do want to buy it individually, you can, remember, get another deal on it, 2 for £40 or $50. So it's worth it. If you're going to buy 2, you may go, ooh, okay, push it a little bit further, because you're also going to get that extra card as well, that beautiful card stock. I love it. So, demo of the show next, because we've got a few demos to get through. We've got demo of the show, demo of the day, demo of the week. Debbie, let's have a look what we've got.
Number 1 was the butterflies. So vote number 1 if you love the butterfly. Let me just get that there going so you can see there. The butterfly waterfall. So that's number 1. Number 2 was the resist stamp. So that is number 2. Number 3 is the TP butterfly and dragonfly liftable card there. So that's number 3. And then lastly, number 4, because the colouring one doesn't count, because I didn't get to finish it, but number 4 is our balloon. So is it 1, the butterflies, 2, the resist, 3, the TP, or 4, the balloons?
You haven't got long on that, 2 minutes on that, because we've got so much to go through. 2 minutes on those, which is going to be yours. Right, we're going to quick look at our Wreath sentiments, because we've got loads of these. I love these. I love something like this. It's an amazing set. You're going to get 116 different elements, £37.87, $42.28. So, what are you getting in your Wreath sentiment? Let me go through these, because there's a load to go through. You've got hello, autumn, spring, summer, winter. I know it's fall in America. Over here in the UK, it is autumn. We've got that there. Then you've also got the winter wishes, Merry Christmas, Christmas wishes. Then you've got these beautiful wreaths. Again, you're getting the 2 dies in there. You're getting the die to cut it all out. You can just cut out the inside there, and then you're also getting the die to cut out the outside as well. So you can have it as a separate piece, a standalone piece. Again, same with this lovely wreath here, the primitive wreath as it is called. You're getting the thing to cut it out in the centre and the outside. You're getting 2 options there, up to you on how you create that. You could have that as a centre card, look lovely on that. And then we've got the rustic wreath. Again, you're getting the 2 dies in order to create what you need there. Then these wonderful stamps there, 10 different words, amazing little sentiments, thinking of you always, celebrate on your special day, good luck, hugs, live life in full bloom, just because, smile. Think how many times they could be used on so many different cards or gift tags or wrapping paper, whatever you may need. Think of how versatile they will be. Then we've also got these wonderful ribbon sets. They're wonderful. So thankful, sending love, thank you, hello autumn, happy anniversary. You're getting the die and you're getting the stamps, so you can create those little wonderful stamps and tags as well, those little banners. Even more in this step, you've got season's greetings, winter wishes, Merry Christmas, Christmas wishes, happy holidays, the die and the stamp as well to create those wonderful banners. And then we've got 2 more items left on this wonderful wreath and stamp set. You're getting the big wreath and you're getting all the individual items as well to create everything there on the wreath. That is an amazing set there. 37 pieces in this one set alone. That is an amazingly versatile piece as well. And last but not least, you've got the wonderful buds and blooms, create more wreaths as well. Stamps and the die cuts as well. £37.87, $42.28 for that entire set. Oh, Debbie, this is such a versatile, useful set.
It is, because a lot of people think a wreath is just for Christmas. Well, it's not. It is so not. A wreath can be used for so many different ways. Yes, Christmas occasions, anniversaries with love. I'm going to show you some of the amazing samples with these fabulous.
Debbie, got to stop you there.
What's that?
Breaking news coming in from Crafters HQ. Demo of the show. Number 3 is the TP. I knew it'd be. I knew the
one that I did literally quick middle break in between my shows. Thank you. I'll go and head that over to you, George. In fact, I'll just pop it on the end of the counter.
You do that because hold it up, Debbie.
Okay,
because
no problem.
because we only got 2 demos to do that today. So you remember this morning, Bernie made her wonderful Christmas tree.
Aww.
Little star. I love this.
Oh,
she made it like
so
bits and pieces. If you remember earlier, that is demo of the demo number 1, the Christmas tree from Craft So Long with Bernie. Soft Side of Life. I'm getting there. And Debbie, so long. And Debbie, you got your winner of your show, the TP card.
Yep, so the TP card is number 2. So it's as easy as that. We're keeping that really simple today. Is it number 1 or is it number 2, the TP card? There you go.
Right, let's have a look back at these Wreath Sentiment Stamp and Die Collection, Debbie.
Absolutely, and like I was saying, these aren't just for Christmas. These are for all year round occasions, and they're absolutely beautiful. So again, what you can see here, and I'm just going to show you up closely so you can see how beautiful these work. Not only do they make the most amazing wreath, but you can make your own amazing background paper as well. I've purposely brought this one up to the forefront to start with. So thankful. How gorgeous does that look? Usually
so
across the
good.
accents and things like that, Stay tuned for Friday. But literally, you're going to be able to use these for all sorts of different occasions. And lots of beautiful different style cards that I've got here, George. They're absolutely incredible. And again, lots of different styles of cards, from your easel cards to your gatefold cards to your stepper cards. Now that's all the occasions. So that's just the occasions that we've got for any kind of occasion. But then we have got Christmas covered as well, which is where we traditionally think of a wreath hanging on your door there. And again, the beautifulness that's in these gorgeous builder wreaths is that you're in control of that design. You can make them as simple as you want, or you can decorate them up to be as complicated as you want. And again, just really beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous, George. And I know, I'm pretty sure that there was a class done quite recently with these. But you will have the time of your life making these up. Lots of elements from your stamps and your dies to be able to build it up. No fussy cutting involved, because we do uncover all that method for you with the stamps and the dies. You just have the fun in building that wreath up to however you want it to be. So they're incredible, and again, incredible value for money.
Yeah, a brilliant set. And I think, you know, if you remember what I showed you earlier, you got all that for that price. You've got so many useful little phrases, little words, and that's sometimes so good, the versatility of what you can use. I remember this morning Bernie with the items that she had for the nativity. We had the donkey, but then we were sort of using it as a unicorn, a llama, alpaca, anything. That's the perfect idea for this set, where you're going to get all those different elements. Anniversary, happy birthday. How many times do you need that little element, that little wreath? Some brilliant items. Loads of love for everything today. So remember, we're going to wrap it up very, very short. Just wait for an answer to come in. Will it be the TP card, or will it be Bernie's Christmas tree that she made earlier this morning on the softer side of life? Two amazing cards. And then after we've got the winner of this, we will be doing our demo of the week. So many demos. Oh, I've got it here. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Sorry, breaking news. Demo of the day. It was the TP card.
Aww.
Yes. So, YouTube apparently loved it. YouTube have loved the TP card. I've loved the TP card. So we've got our demos of the week, starting on Monday with the wonderful Debbie Fisher. The Build a Bouquet launch. Look at that, beautiful, that wonderful card there with a beautiful ribbon. That is number one. Okay, number one there. Then number two, we have got a Jan with another Build a Bouquet. Again, with that lovely Aztec there. That amazing little stepper.
Beautiful.
Then moving on to the family picture of the Aiken family. Here we are, the wonderful pigs. This was Craig. I'm joking. I love
that's
that.
From the Hunky Dory launch.
Yeah, the Hunky Dory launch. You see how thick that is? I love that. The Hunky Dory launch on Wednesday with Craig. That's number 3. Then number 4 is Thursdays. This wonderful card from the wonderful Debbie Fisher. It's absolutely huge. Look at this. There's pictures of Charlotte when she was a baby. There we are, lovely. Pull that up there. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. It's massive. Look at that. I love that.
It was the craft along, George.
Craft along, yes, of course it was. On Thursday. Right, we're moving on to Fridays. Friday, yeah. Debbie Masterclass. Look at the little mouse. I love that little mouse. That was, it does, look at that. Oh, there we are, we're off. That's the extreme. Wow, got very Charlotte has got too excited with the mouse. There she is, she's fallen. There she is. Right.
So that's number 5.
That's number 5. Then number 6, we've got the wonderful shaker card and the stepper card here. Absolutely beautiful.
No, that's my craft along.
That's your craft along,
and
sorry.
It's a triangle corner easel shaker card.
Yeah, I told you
box.
that. Easel shaker card. That's number 6. I knew that. Along with envelope, I'd like to add. And of course, number 7, you've just decided as your winner, it was of course the TP card as well, which you just see there. That is today's number 7th choice. So what do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? What are you going to be choosing for as demo of the week? Right, Debbie, let's have a look. What we're looking at again, Jonathan? The stamps. Let's have a look at these. Yes, beautiful. Yes, of course, the stamps. I'm getting so excited. There's so many things. I'm literally so many things. I'm like, yeah, Wreath. I'm knocking the cards everywhere. It's warm in here, I'm not going to lie. Right, we've got the Resist Stamps collection with the 7 elements. You are getting those 6 wonderful stamps plus the translucent dye as well, the stamp pad, to create these amazing cards. Let's have a quick look back at what we've got here. We have got the wonderful florals. Debbie showed you these earlier, how to do it with the white stamping ink and the ink stamp pads as well. How amazing it looked, and you can create these amazing effects there. So then we've also got the florals, more florals, beautiful florals. Again, Floral Surprise there, that is just gorgeous. All those little greens and blues and that little pink just coming through there on the flowers and the butterflies. Then the mandalas, Debbie did this on her card. It looked absolutely beautiful with those ink pads. Again, more mandalas and butterflies. So many different options. Have we got any more samples to show us, Debbie? Inspiration is what we need.
Yeah, because they're absolutely beautiful stamps. You're going to be able to create some really, really stunningly effective resist techniques with your inks, with your ink pads, with your inks, with your aquatints, with your sparkle pens, with your sparkle pots, with your tricolour pens. There's so many things that you're going to be able to create. There's a snippability factor as well, so you can snip into these. You can create lots of different styles of cards. So the absolute beauty of this one, these are the same cards, George.
Yes.
Look. And how gorgeous do they look? Really beautiful. Look at that one, I love that one. Someone's gone to town on that one, it's absolutely gorgeous. But just showing you the versatility. When you use, whether you use white ink, so with this one we've got white ink resist with the inky background. With this one we've got the black ink. Whoops. There we go, knocking over things already, George. You've managed to get through the whole show.
I've knocked things over.
You can create some beautiful techniques with it by using these. This one's a gorgeous one as well because it's just beautiful pastel colours. That gorgeous silhouette design that creates that lovely resist technique. You can chop up into your cards, so you can do like your triptych cards or your quarterly cards. That's probably a new one that I'm leaving there. But you can do lots and lots of different things with them. But I want to show you the wealth of these samples because they simply are beautiful, all designed by our gorgeous design team members. And how beautiful do all of these look? They're incredible stamps that create the biggest silhouette feature to use all your heat embossing techniques with, whether you use clear sticky ink, the watermark ink pad, whether you use opaque pigment ink pads, where you can add your embossing powder to. And we've got lots of embossing powders across the website. Go and check them out because we've got loads. We had some on the show yesterday, some Andy Skinner ones from Cosmic Shimmer. There's loads out there that you can use these stamps with. And let's not forget they are a stamp, so if you love your colouring, you could use them for a colouring side of things as well. So you've got kind of little of a 2-for-1 for that price with those, and they're absolutely beautiful stamps, and I love them.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's in.
Oh,
we have a winner.
Oh, hang on a minute, I need to get across there. Let me go across with my marker.
Hang
on a minute.
Run in, like a little.
No, I'm not going to run.
You're not going to run. Okay. The winner of this week's crafting demo of the show is, of course, Debbie Fisher's Craft Along, her scrapbook. Look at that, it's been called a scrapbook on there online. This wonderful birthday card. We love this. This is gorgeous.
Now, I'm drawing around a beautiful, what do you call it, a wax seal there.
Right.
So I'm drawing around a beautiful wax seal. So that's incredible. So absolutely
Does
fabulous.
she not get another one? Is that wax seal not a stamp?
No, the wax seal wasn't a stamp. It was a little, well, George, I don't know if you saw the show.
I didn't, let me know.
It was an homage to our lovely Debbie's wax seal faux pas.
Oh, yes.
You could actually go and watch that.
I do know about this.
It actually gained Debbie Demo of the Week and Demo of the Month that she got for that. And that's why we got a little hee-hee with a wax stamp there. So, yeah, absolutely.
As a homage. Well, she's in the lead.
She's got 5. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the wax seal, wasn't the wax seal a winner?
No, I don't think it was. Was it?
Yes, she won.
Oh, I need to put another one on
She's
then.
got 6.
Hang on a minute.
Oh,
Let me put another one on.
There's going to be outrage. There's gonna be outrage here.
There
She's
she
in the lead.
is then, our Debs.
Is this why, Debbie? Is it
Debs
'cause-
yeah, Debs is in the lead.
Is it-
Well done, Debs.
Very good. Yes, that is the winner of this week's demo of the week. Who will win next week? Who knows? You have to join us and find out. Right, we've got loads of little items. We've got about 3 minutes left, but let's get through a last minute. Remember, the collectible items, the wonderful items. So, let's have a quick look at these. Have we got them on still? Oh, the liftables. Yes, we looking on stills? Oh, we got them on stills. Beautiful. Those amazing 60 elements there. Beautiful. The stamps, the pointed stars, the love hearts, the dragonflies, the butterflies, and the unicorns as well. So many, not unicorns. What's that one in the bottom, Johnny?
Unicorns.
What's the one in purple in the bottom left? Fairies, thank you. I've got new specs. I'm squinting. Yes, they are priced at £48.99, $69.75. That's that amazing liftable cards. You guys love those. Remember, you've got to spend more, save more. It closes at midnight tonight in the West Coast. It's 8 a.m. here in the UK. So midnight West Coast. Remember, spend $30 save yourself $5. Spend your $60 save yourself $10. Spend £100 you're saving yourself $15. It's time to check out those baskets because you're going to be saving yourself so many items, so much money. And remember, Club Inspire, extra 20% off. Right. What an amazing day it's been. I started with Bernie, I'll finish the day with Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you very much. It's been a fabulous weekend. So you had me this weekend, guess what? You've got me next weekend because I'm back up here for Saturday and Sunday as well. So yes, actually, you've got me for quite a bit actually after that. So I'll just tease you in and ease you in with Saturday and Sunday.
I'm back July. I think. We'll see what happens. I'm back in July. Who knows? Just keep checking in. Well, thank you so much, Debbie. Keep checking in. Thank you to the wonderful Johnny and Charlotte. And thank you to wonderful Jake, wherever he is, wandering around. And remember, make sure you join us tomorrow. He's got his music in. Make sure you join Craig and Ben tomorrow for Wake Up Call. It's Flag Day tomorrow in the United States. So we're going to have a quiz on the flags. Now, Flag Day, you'll learn all about it. Stars and Stripes, it's when the flag became the flag in the United States. So make sure you come in for that. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for joining us. Get in touch on the socials as always. I'll see you very, very soon. Don't be a stranger. Always make sure you say hello. But remember, tomorrow morning, Craig and Ben back here, 12 a.m. UK time, 7 a.m. East Coast time for Wake Up Call with Craig. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye for now.